Hello there. Roll up, roll up, roll up. This is midday gossip, honey. Today, I got some midday gossip for y'all. It's about this lady named Miss Julia. I used to work with her at the state. Honey, she was a Miss Julia. At the state, they called behind her back Big Julia. Because, she wore a couple of pounds. She was kind of thick around the edges. She was thick Julia. But, I call her Miss Julia. I didn't call the woman big or nothing. Like, she couldn't help because she had a little bit of weight on. But anyway, honey, we noticed that Miss Julia would come in before anybody got there. And she would leave after everybody left. Even the supervisors, she kind of wait till the supervisor walking out the door, and then she get up. She walk out behind. So one day as we was in there, and she had this habit of picking at everybody, and she had to say everybody what they had on. She called me a little bit because I was little and small and skinny. And so she never really had too much negative things to say about me. Now that at least she didn't let me hear it, because I just didn't pay her any attention. And she sat right out there in the middle. It was a line, 3 rows of desks and people, about 4 desks to a row. I said about 12 or 13, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4 times. About 16 people in that office doing their work. And she was always begging, can I have a piece of that? Or can you give me a little? I never did. I learned my lesson. I went in there with some chicken, and she eating her food and watching me eat my food. Now, she bring her food. Somebody have to heat her food. You heat this up for me. She wait till she see somebody getting up to walk to the. You get that for me. It kind of got to me because you're not at home. Get up and get it yourself. Don't be asking nobody to do nothing for you, especially me, because it bothers me. If I can get up and walk myself over there and get a pencil or sharpen a pencil, get my papers, get your papers, okay? Because this girl had me giving this other girl her papers. And I'm like, just lay them there. I give them to her along with my papers. They told on me, I caught the heat. I said, well, she laid it on my desk. I didn't think it mattered who gave it to her. But anyway, and me and that certain supervisor, Gloria, I'm going to meet up with you on that. We're going to lock up because it's something you said to me I really didn't appreciate. We're going to lock up Shaky Pine Gloria, shaking her head. And, I'm going to get you, sister. But anyway, I'm going to pull your frock clean over your head and slap you around. But anyway, our grandma never said, don't ever say what you're going to do first. So no, Gloria, I'm not going to do that with you. We're going to shake hands. We're going to shake hands. Okay. All right. Enough of Glory. Back to Miss Julia. We're going to call her Big Julia on here. Honey, one day, the guy that was over us, it was a white guy. He was a good old guy. He was the supervisor. He cut up and laughed with us. He let us have little get-togethers, parties. When Thanksgiving come around, he'd have all this food. Okay, and he always say, all right, guys. Whenever he was going to do something, I want to know what you want. And he would pay for it, for us. He said, you bring what you want, but I got everything else. Anyway, this girl walked past Big Julia's desk one day. And these desks, they sat up on, little prom. You could see another day. You could see what kind of shoes a person had on. But for some reason, Big Julia would keep something over her legs all year round. So this particular day, she ain't had nothing over her legs. And this woman, what was the woman's name? I can't think of the woman's name. She dropped her pencil and said her ink pen. She reached down and it rolled near Big Julia desk. Miss Julia, I'm going to call her Miss Julia. And she said she reached down up under there. She said, I really didn't want to do it. But I got down, I reached down, I got up under. And she said she got a look at Miss Julia's ankles and them turnover shoes. Now, y'all mind now, she always be in there talking about somebody, laughing at somebody, pointing at somebody. She had a sidekick, but I can't think of that skinny, tall girl name. She ended up moving to another department. But it was always Miss Julia, that was her flunky. Until the flunky got tired of it and went to another department. But anyway, she said, girl, Miss Julia had the ashy ankles and them turnover shoes. She said, how she gonna be talking about us and laughing at us and her feet all ashy and scaly like scaly like that? I'm like, I don't know, cause I sat like she sat like in the middle, and I sat like at one desk behind over on against the wall. So, but I was too busy doing my work. I ain't had time to worry about who had ashy ankles, ashy skin, rotten teeth. I ain't had time. I ain't had time to be worried about that. I was too busy trying to do holler up in there. So I do my work, do my batches, get them in, and at the end of the day, get up and go. And so one day, Miss Julie asked me, where you going to lunch at? I say, I really won't get no lunch, baby. I said, I'm going to pay some bills. And she's like, all right then. I said, I ate at my desk. I didn't eat at my desk, y'all. Y'all know what? I was going to get me some lunch. I just didn't want to bring her nothing back because she getting on my nerve. She getting on everybody's nerve after later I found out. But anyway, they went around the room. How ashy her legs, how ashy them ankles was. And so, I'm going to tell you what them little gals, them women was doing in there. All of them. All of them, the black ones, the white ones, even the East Indians. They go near Miss Judy desk and throw their pencil and drop it. And go and reach down to look up under Miss Judy desk to see how ashy her ankle. One girl came back to me, they looked like her whole knuckle with a lot of grease on them. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. Oh, they went to laugh and laugh. I say, what? Tell me, come on over there. Go on over there. Look, go ahead. I said, no. I might can't get up on the floor because I'd be laughing too hard. They said, go ahead. So one day, Miss Julia thought everybody was gone. But I was back there in the filing area putting away papers. And I decided it's the end of the day. It's like 15 minutes before we had to go. So I'm just going to be back here and I'm just going to file. It doesn't matter how long it took. It wouldn't have took me long. It just took my time. So Miss Julia waited till everybody got up and left out. And I heard her moving and scooching around because she was kind of large. She couldn't help it, I guess. Sitting there eating all day long, eating up everything, eating everybody's lunch, my lunch, your lunch, and whoever, I guess if they had a pet dog up there, she probably tried to get some of his lunch, I guess. Anyway, I don't want to talk about the woman so bad, too bad. But anyway, she got up, and I heard her moving around, scrunching to me, boy, I'm so glad this day over. I peeked around the filing cabinet, and oh boy. And I got a glimpse of them ashy ankles she had on a skirt that day. I said, now she could go, you know what I'm talking about, Sugar T. She could go went to the nail shop and got her feet done. And they look just like what they said they looked like. Two fat ham hocks with grease on, ashy grease. And they were just the shiny. I don't know if she was ashy, greasy, or greasy ashy. I don't know. I hate to say things about women anatomy, because I'm a woman. But I just couldn't figure it out to YouTube family. If you coming in late, roll on up in here. But anyway, like, share, and subscribe. I could not figure out if her ankles was greasy, ashy, or ashy greasy. I don't know. And sometimes I sit back and I think about that thing. And I don't know where she is. I don't know. She was out of Quincy. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. It wasn't Quincy. All I know, she was in the North Florida area. We're going to put it that way. But, from that day on, they just laughed. I knew who they was talking about. Every time they bust out laughing, they was talking about Miss Judy and her ankle. But I didn't say nothing. I said, I'm getting ready to get up out of here. So I found me another job way down the street to another building. And they still, I don't know what, I couldn't tell you where Miss Julia is today. I guess her ankles still might be ashy. I don't know. I really don't know. But, that's today's gossip. I'm going to tell you something, ladies. Be careful how you sitting up picking at other people. And you ain't got yourself together. Don't pick it, even if you don't have yourself together, even if you got yourself together. Either way, people have their days. But see, she would get up and pick at people with them ashy ankles and, them busted hog knuckle ankles. Talk about everybody and just laughing. Kiki. I think I was about the only one. She said, oh, here come a little bit. And everybody would look at me, hey, Holly. Hey, that Tacky. I say, how y'all doing? And sometimes I get up to walk out. I go, a little bit. A little bit, you be dressed so neat. You be dressed so neat. I didn't pay that attention. I was there to work and get my bag, my dollar, my green, my dead president. That's what I was there for. I wasn't studying about who looked, how looked. But that particular evening, I couldn't figure out what the woman had on her ankles. Them hog. And I mean, they were ashy. And they were shiny. Somebody help me with this. Greasy ashy ankles or ashy greasy ankles. Help me with it. I don't understand. But that's today's gossip, midday gossip. Join us later on for the evening gossip. Girl, honey, child, I got something for y'all. Y'all ain't gonna believe it. But I'll see y'all around. Y'all have a good day now. Bye.